Okay, good morning, students. See what are the changes in the new paper pattern of the board examination of 10th standard. So here is the one sample paper. So with the help of this sample paper, we are going to discuss the changes in the question paper pattern. It is the same for standard mathematics students and basic mathematics students. After this session, I am going to send the standard mathematics paper and basic mathematics paper to the students. Paper are different, but its pattern is same. So I am taking the same pattern for both the students. Okay, here is one sample copy I received, which I received from the CBSE board. That copy I am going to present in front of you. This is a class 10th session 2020-21 subject mathematics sample question paper. Time allotted is 3 hours and maximum marks 80. So I think these things are same only. Time is not going to change and total number of marks are not going to change. So this is the some instructions before going to see the question. So can you hear my voice, students?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
okay. Can you see
Yes,
the
sir.
instructions
Yes,
of
sir.
the sample question paper? Instructions?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Can
sir.
you read it? Can
Yes,
you
sir.
read it?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
okay. Here are the general instructions. Mainly, this question paper is divided into the two parts. First one is part A, and the second one is part B. These are the two parts in which it is divided. Previously, in the previous question paper pattern, there were four sections: Section A, Section B, Section C, Section D. I am talking about the previous question paper pattern. So in that, section A carries 1 mark, section B carries 2 marks, section C carries 3 marks, and section D carries 4 marks. Total number of questions were 40. Total number of questions were 40. Okay. So section A, 1 mark, it was their internal choice, not internal choice, MCQ is there. Okay, so you are having options, and out of that four options you have to choose the one option. Here uh, objective type questions will not be there. Here 1 mark questions are there. Okay, that I'll discuss. So 1 to 20, section A, it was previously it was, and section B 21 to 26, 2 mark question, 27 to 24, 3 marks question, and 35 to 40, 4 marks question. This was the earlier pattern. Now the pattern has been changed. The whole paper is divided into the two parts, part A and part B. Instead of section A, B, C, D, only two parts are there. In first part, again there are two sections. Part A, in that two sections are there. Section 1 and section 2. Section 1 has 16 questions, 1 mark each. So, can you see which I am highlighting here?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Okay, so
Yes, sir.
16 questions are
Yes, sir.
there of 1 mark each. Means there are 16 questions, and it is the not case that questions are the multiple choice questions. Options will not be given. Very straightforward 1 mark questions are given, and that questions you have to solve it. Not fill in the blanks, not true false, not that objective type question, not multiple choice question. Only straightforward question is given. That question you have to solve. The question will be for 1 mark. So section 1 in part A, 16 questions, 1 mark each. Internal choice is provided in 5 questions. 5 questions internal choice is given. For example, question number 12 is given. For the 12 question number, 1 mark, or instead of that question, if you looks it difficult, in that only, for that question only, one more question is given, and that question you have to solve. So either of that, internal choice is given, not overall choice. Huh? It is not case that 21 questions are given and out of 21 you have to solve 16. It is what called as overall choice. And internal choice, what it is called, for that particular question only the or question is given for that particular question. For 12, one question, if you are unable to solve, or is there given for the 12 only. For that 12 question, the choice is there. It is called as internal choice. Okay, so internal choice is provided for the 5 questions. Okay, so this is section 1 from the part A. Section 2 is there. It is having 4 questions, and this is on case study. This is a difficult part. See the word case study. Earlier paper pattern, there were not case studies in the paper, but here the case studies are included in your syllabus. According to the PISA, that is what application level mathematics, how you can handle it according to the your syllabus, by your syllabus, whatever you learn in the 10th standard, on that some application level questions are there, and that application level questions how you can handle it. For that there are 4 questions on the case studies. 4 questions on the case studies in the section second of part A. Part A contains 20 questions. First 16, 1 mark each, and next 4 questions 17, 18, 19, 20 case studies are there. See, in the case study, each case study has 5 case based subparts. Means for each case study there are again 5 sub questions. 5 sub questions. An examinee is attempt any 4 out of 5 subparts. So in question number 17, 18, 19, 20, there are 5 questions in each one. Out of that 5, you have to solve 4. Means question number 17 is for how many marks? Yes, Krunal? My voice is coming, friends?
Yes, sir.
My voice is coming, na? Am I audible,
Yes, sir.
everybody?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Are you getting what I am asking? Krunal? Krunal is there? Venkatesh, you can give the answer of it.
Sir, 1 mark.
No, question number 17 is for 4 marks.
2 marks.
4 marks. See, question
Sir,
number
each case study 1 mark.
no, each case study 4 marks. Why? In each case study 5 case based subparts. प्रत्येक केस स्टडी मध्ये 5 क्वेश्चन असणार आहेत. म्हणजे 17 मध्ये 5 क्वेश्चन, 18 मध्ये 5 क्वेश्चन, 19 5 questions, in 20 again 5 questions are there. Are you getting? So for out of that 5 you have to solve 4. So question number 17 4 marks, 18 4 marks, 19 4 marks, and 20 4 marks. And examiner is to attempt any 4 out of 5 subparts. त्याच्यामध्ये subpart 5 असणार आहेत. Out of that 5 you have to solve any 4. You have to attempt any 4. This is part A. Part A contains 1 to 20 questions. Out of that 1 to 16, 1 mark each. 17 to 20, 4 marks each. Okay, we will go ahead. Then you can understood. Part B, it is having again. It is not having sections. Straightforward questions are there. Question number 21 to 26 are very short answer type questions of 2 marks each, like earlier pattern. 21 to 26, very short answers and 2 marks each. There were 6 questions of 12 marks. So this is same as the section B. Now next question number 27 to 33 are short answer type questions of 3 marks each. It is like a section C earlier. 27 to it was 34. Now it is 27 to 33. Earlier it was 8 questions for 3 marks. Now it is 7 questions for 3 marks. Same.
Sir, your voice is breaking.
My voice is breaking.
Your voice is breaking, sir.
Okay, I'll continue. If my voice is not coming, then report me. Otherwise you can see there on the screen the pattern. The next last pattern is there. Question number 34 to 36, only 3 questions are there, long answer type questions of 5 marks each. Here it is a change, drastic change. Earlier the last session was for the 4 marks. there were not any single question, there was not any single question for the 5 marks in the earlier paper pattern. Now here 5 marks questions are there. How many questions are there? 34, 35 and 36. 3 questions are there for 5 marks each. Okay, so total number of questions are 36. Here you are looking 36, but the questions are not 36. How many questions are there? 48 questions are there. How it is 48 questions? That we can see here. See, internal choice is provided in 2 questions of 2 marks. 2 marks के क्वेश्चन में 2 इंटरनल चॉइसेस है. 2 questions of 3 marks. There are 2 internal choices for 3 marks questions and 1 question in 5 marks. So there is 1 internal choice for the 5 marks questions. So overall for 1 mark question 5 internal choices. For case studies in each question 1 choice is given extra. For 2 marks question 2 internal choices, 3 marks question 2 internal choices and 5 marks question 1 internal choice is there. Okay, so this will be the question paper, sample question paper which is issued by the CBSE. See here, question number, here it is given, part A, marks allotted. Question number 1, section 1 has 16 questions, 1 mark each, internal choice is provided in 5 questions. For example, see here, question number 1, it is a not multiple choice question, even it is a 1 mark question. You have to solve it. If xy is equal to 180 and HCF xy is equal to 3. Okay, so product of two numbers is given 180 and that is xy, and HCF is given highest common factor is given 3. Then you have to find LCM. Very easy. X into y is equal to HCF into LCM. By that formula you can find the LCM. So that you have to solve, then you will get the 1 mark. My voice is coming?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So this question you have to solve. Huh? Don't write the direct answer. If you are writing direct answer, you will not get the any single mark or any half mark. Even you are not getting if you are writing the direct answer. So for this question there is or. It is internal choice. You can solve this or you can solve this. What is internal choice? The decimal representation of this 14,586 divided by 2 raised to 1 into 5 raised to 4 will terminate after how many decimal places? After how many decimal places it will be terminating, that you have to explain here. Decimal expansion portion is there. So either you have to solve this or you have to solve this. Don't solve both. Why? It is a wasting of time. Now in this new question paper pattern there are 48 questions, 8 questions are increased. So for reading the questions, understanding the question, it is a time consuming process. So that's why don't waste your time for solving all questions. If you are firm with this one, you can solve this one. If you are unable to solve, then go to the OR question. Otherwise don't go. What will happen if the student is solving both one? What will happen? The examiner will check which is solved first, whether it is correct or wrong. If you have solved this one, the examiner, I will check only this question. I will not go for second. Even this is a wrong question, then you will lose the mark. Even this is wrong and or is correct, but you have solved first this one, so I will check this one only. I am not going to touch for the second. Even you have solved both. So that's why firm with your decision, identify which question is easy for you and that question you have to solve first. Understood? Understood everybody?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So
Yes,
this is what called as an
Yes, sir.
internal choice. This is called as an internal choice. Second question, if the sum of the zeros of the quadratic polynomial, this is a quadratic polynomial, sum of the zeros of the quadratic polynomial, then find the value of k. So very easy questions are there. Don't worry about it. Don't afraid. Only simple and easy questions are given that you have to solve. I am not going to discuss here the answers. On answers, if you want, we will conduct the some other session. But the questions are easy one. See here, for what value of k the pair of linear equations 3x plus y is equal to 3. Two linear equations are given and does not have a solution. If it is not having a solution, then you have to compare the coefficients. A1 upon a2 is equal to b1 upon b2 is equal to c1 upon c2. That kind of questions are there, and you have to find the value of k. If it is not having a solution, you have to check the criteria for not having the solution. 1 mark question. See, this is a theoretical example, 1 mark. Which term of the AP 27, 24, 21 dot is 0? In an arithmetic progression, if the I observed here in the question number 5, only one, in this new paper pattern on the AP, only one question is asked and it is for the 1 mark only. Two questions asked, but it is internal choice. Only one question is asked and it is only for 1 mark. So I am surprised here why they have given only 1 mark weightage to the arithmetic progression. Might be in the new question paper patterns, in the new questions papers which the CBSE is going to issue, in that the more questions will be there on the AP. But right now it is only one questions in the uh, on the arithmetic progression in this paper pattern. Okay. For what value of k the quadratic equations and linear pair of equations, more questions are there. Roots of the equations, here it is internal choice. For question number 5, question number 7, they have given the internal choice. Question number 6, it is a compulsory one, not internal choice, not any internal choice. Question number 6, internal choice is there for question number 5, question number 7. Earlier it was for question number 1 also. 1, 5, 7. See, this is question number 8. You have to find the perimeter of the triangle PLM. Question number 9, internal choice is there. 10, 11, this question is on the construction. 12, 13, 14, 15, and internal choice is given in the question number 16 also. The probability of getting a okay, only one question again on the probability. The probability is this chapter is very easy chapter, and in that chapter the students can more score, but again only one question is there on the probability. Okay, so here the internal choices are given for the question number 1, 5, 7, 9 and 16. 5 internal choices. Okay, now this is the very new thing for you, case study based questions. These questions are compulsory. Attempt any 4 subparts of each questions. Any 4 subparts. Each subpart carries 1 mark. See, this is the case study. Okay, case studies, again it looks difficult, but case studies are easy one. The main thing is that you will waste more time for reading and understanding the case study. But once you understood the case study, you can solve the questions fraction of seconds, within fraction of seconds. Questions are very easy, but it will take the time for understanding the case study. Okay, for example, question number 7, case study based question. See, in this 17, this is explanation of the case study. These are some diagrams of the case study, and on in this question 17 there are 5 subparts. A, here it is B, C, D and E. Out of A, B, C, D, E, 5 questions, you have to solve any 4. Means one can solve A, B, D, E, other one can solve A, B, C, D, one can solve B, C, D, E, or one can solve all 5. No problem. If you are solving all 5, so whichever be the 4 corrects one, that will be considered for counting your total number of marks. So no problem here. So overall choice is given here for these 5 questions. Out of 5, you have to solve any 4. Oral choice is given. Okay. 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 And these case study based questions, these questions are the multiple choice questions. Here they have made a one change. These questions are the multiple choice questions. So they made little bit easier case studies. Okay. So case studies, it is difficult to understand. Once you understood, it is very easy to solve. Okay. Uh, okay.
So,
Yes.
or only.
Yes. 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 Pardon. Repeat your question.
Sir, your voice is breaking.
My voice is breaking. It's breaking little bit or
Yes, sir.
it's breaking too much.
Sir, a little
Now
bit.
it is clear, sir.
Now it is clear, na?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Now it is clear.
Okay.
It's clear,
So
sir.
due to the network issue, network problem, the voice is in between breaking little bit. Okay. Okay. Have you understood the how the case studies will be? Same thing. This is a question number 17. Same thing. It will be reflect on question number 18, question number 19, and question number 20. See.
Sir, we have to solve the case study questions or we have to only tick it?
Yeah, you have to only tick it. There is no need to solve because of these are the MCQ questions. So there is no need to solve. But understanding the case study, it will consume your time.
Okay, sir.
Okay. See, the diagram shows the plans for a sunroom. It will be built on the wall of the house. The four walls of the sunroom are square clear glass panels. The roof is made using. See, this is a roof. Scale, not
Your voice
scale.
not clear.
Okay.
Sir, voice is breaking.
Sir, your voice is breaking.
Okay, okay. Just read the case study. Read the case study. Read it and see the diagram. This is a top view. That sunroom is there. For the sunroom, this is a top view. This is a front view. From front, you can see like this. And not scale. Scale is not given from here. A scale is not given. Okay. This is a side view. Scale is not given. And see, for this xy plane is given. This is y-axis and this is x-axis. X-axis and y-axis is given. Some dimensions are there. So using that dimensions you have to answer. So refer to top view for solving the sub question of 17. A, for solving A, refer the top view. Just you have to refer this view. Clear? For that, find the midpoint of the segment joining the points J 617 and I 916. So for J, coordinates are given 617 and for I, coordinates are given 916. You have to find the midpoint by using midpoint formula. So as and when the explanation is required or solving is required, at that place you have to solve it. So use the midpoint formula and find the answer. Very easy answer. Very easy question. Next one, the distance of the point P from the y-axis. So where is the point P? See here. Point P is here. This is the point P. So from the y-axis, what is the distance of it? 1, 2, 3, 4. So that answer you have to write here. 4. 4 is the answer. Very easy. Only you have to observe the figure and you have to locate that point. Okay. Now the question C is on refer the front view. Where is the front view? This is the front view. You have to refer the front view. And for that, the distance between the points A and S. Yeah. Where is the point A? Here is the point A. This, and here is the point S. You have to find out the distance between that AS. You have to find out the AS. So take the coordinates from the graph. Graph is given here itself, and you have to find it. You have to find the answer. Coordinates of, find the coordinates of A, find the coordinates of ES, and using distance formula you can find, or directly by counting the measure here on the graph only you can search the answer from the options given below, and you can tick the options for it. Okay, refer the front view again and refer the front view. So these are the questions on the coordinate geometry. So this case study is on the coordinate geometry. 4 marks question of the case study on the coordinate geometry. This is question number 17. Here is the question number 18. Again the case study based second question, second case study. Scale factor and similarity. This case study on the similar triangles from the chapter triangles. Okay, so understand this case study. Scale factor, length of image divided by corresponding length of object. Okay, this is the object here given. Okay, brown object, and this is the pink color, its image. So scale factor is given. You have to read the case study once, twice. You have to understand it. Once you understood, it is easy to answer the sub questions. See, rotation or turn, reflection or flip, then translation or slide. Okay, hence two shapes are similar, means object and image, even they are looking in different size but they are having same shape, hence the object and their images, they are similar with each other. This is a similarity criteria, similarity of polygon, similarity of triangle, similarity of objects that we learn in the chapter number 6, triangles. So the same concept is there, but just the examples you are going to face here which you are not familiar or which you not seen earlier, so that's why the examples are looking difficult. The examples are not difficult, they are easy, but these are the unseen questions. The questions are from the PISA, PISA. That questions are of the case study questions, like application level questions. Okay, means how we are using the mathematics in the day-to-day life problems, that it is related in the case studies by the PISA. So PISA based questions are there. What are the PISA based questions? That questions PDF also I am going to send you. So in that you can go through the case studies, and from that only the case study will come for the examinations. So don't worry about it. So see these questions. A model of a boat is made on the scale of 1:4. The model is 120 centimeter long. The full size of the boat has a width of 60 centimeter. What is the width of the scale model? So scale model is also given here. Okay, so you have to relate these two similar figures. So accordingly 1:4 is there. So accordingly you have to answer it here. Okay, what will be the effect similarity of any two polygons? If it is a flipped, if it is a dilated, translated, mirror image. Okay, this question is from the book only, our textbook only. Only the I think dimensions has been changed here. This is a mathematical model of the house. I think it is a farmhouse. Okay, farmhouse is there. Farmhouse. The mathematical model is like this, and once it is built, it is looking like this. So on these questions are there. So don't afraid, don't take any tension. The questions are very easy. once we are starting to solve the case studies, then you looks like, sir, the questions are very easy one. There is no need to study on it. The answers are there only. Multiple choice questions are there. Okay. Question number 19. Again, it is a case study. I think this case study is from the chapter number 9. Application of highway parabolas are there. Okay. Parabola, highway, overpasses, underpasses. Okay. So parabolic structure is given. Quadratic equations. For the quadratic equations, how the questions will be solved? Ax square plus bx plus c. This is the equation of the parabola. What is a parabola? This concept is for your 11th standard and 12th standard, but only name is given parabola. The properties of the parabolas we are not going to use here. So this curve is called as a parabola. This curve is called as parabola. It is only new thing for it. Okay, this is a symmetry. Symmetry. Why it is symmetry? Because of for this horizontal line, left hand side part and right hand side part, these are the same. So what are the horizontal axis I have given here? This axis is called as axis of symmetry. That we will discuss the answers of the case studies, how to understand the case studies afterwards. Now check now try to understand only the question paper pattern. So this is a case study. On this case study, you are going to answer the some questions on it. See, these are the questions on it. Excuse me, madam, मी जरा लाईव्ह सेशन मध्ये मी एका तासाने तुम्हाला कॉल करू. ओके ओके, मी ट्राय करतोय आज पेमेंट करायचं. आज नाही झालं तर मंडेला. ठीक. ओके. So these are the some questions, 4 questions on it. Okay. So case study based question number 4. Stopwatch was used to find that it took a group of students to run 100 meter. So this question is on the statistics. Question chapter number 14. And again on the statistics there are 4 questions. Okay. So modal class, mean mode, median, on these the questions are there, and these are the statistics given here for the case study. Okay, these are the 4 case studies which is a very new part to you people, but don't worry about it. Questions are very easy. Only to understand the case study it will take some times. The part B, all questions are compulsory. In each of internal choices given and attempt any one. So the 6 questions are there for 2 marks. Like earlier one only, section B. Earlier section B, it is the question number 21 to 26. Same thing. Okay, here it is the question on the trigonometry. You have to solve internal choice. You have to solve any one, not both. Don't waste your time for solving both. In which you are comfortable, solve that first. Question number 6. So from question number 27, 3 marks questions are there. 7 questions, 3 mark questions. Prove that 2 minus root 3 is irrational given that root 3 is irrational. The questions are very easy one. These questions we saw earlier also for 3 marks. Okay. The roots of alpha and beta of quadratic equations are such that alpha into beta is equal to 1. Find the value of k. Very easy questions. This is for finding the area. Semicircles are drawn with the side of square diagram. Find the area of shaded region. So area of circle and area of shaded region that you have to find. Okay, very easy questions. Area related to circles. This question is from the textbook. This question, it is from the textbook question. Exercise question, NCERT textbook. Here perimeters. Here again one more statistics questions for 3 mark. Here it is top of the candle points from the base of straight line. Application of trigonometry, 3 mark question. Again here statistics 3 marks question. So on the statistics more questions are given. One case study is there, two more questions for the 3 marks. Only in the probability the less questions are given. Okay. Okay. Can you hear my voice, everybody?
Sir,
Yes,
your voice
sir.
is breaking.
Voice is breaking. It is coming, but it is breaking. Am I right? Hello? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Now it is coming or not? In between, might
Yes.
be it is a breaking one. Okay, it's okay. So these are the 5 marks questions. See here. 5 marks question. Pond trees and all. Application of trigonometry. And the question is for 5 marks. 5 mark question. Okay. See, this is a 5 mark question. Question number 34. One internal choice is there. 35 and 36. This is the end of question paper. So even if you are looking the 36 questions, these are the not 36 questions. There are 48 questions. How the 48 questions are there? Due to this. See here. Due to this case study. In each case study, there are 4 questions. Okay. So apart from case study, there are 32 questions are there. 32 questions. And 4 case studies having 4 questions each, that is 4 into 4 16. So 32 plus 16, total number of questions are 48. Total number of questions are 48. This is the paper pattern, new paper pattern. So two new things you can face here. One is case study. On case study there are MCQ type questions, and the last 3 questions are of the 5 marks questions. These last 3 questions are of 5 marks questions. 5 marks questions. These are the two major changes in the new question paper pattern. So here onwards, whenever you are getting the case studies, or whenever I am sending the case studies, try to solve yourself, try to understand yourself. So in that, reading skill is important one and understanding skill is important one. Once you are reading within time and understanding in short period, then it is very easy to solve the all 4 or 5 questions of that particular case study. And these are the 5 marks questions, but earlier it was 4 marks question. Now these are the 5 marks questions, and questions are looks like a 4 mark question only, like a motorboat. See, this question is from the textbook only. Motorboat covers a distance of 16 kilometer upstream, 24 kilometer downstream. Again, I think some numbers are changed here, but the question is same. Question is same. And this question earlier it was coming for the 4 mark, now it is coming for the 5 marks. So 5 marks questions, these are the very similar with the 4 mark questions, so don't worry about it. Only you have to focus on the case studies. Okay. So I have discussed the question paper pattern. I am going to send this question paper. Some marking scheme is given for this questions also. That marking scheme means solved question paper I am going to send you with the marking scheme, that you have to spend some time on it and try to understand the new paper pattern and new marking scheme. Okay. For standard I am sending separate one, and for basic I am sending the separate one. Okay. uh, till this, if you are having problems, just ask me. Otherwise we will conclude the session. Post session I am sending the PDF of the new sample paper. Is there any problem? Please ask me. Yeah, Venkatesh,
No, sir.
Krunal,
No, sir.
any other? Do
Sir,
you
we have to solve it.
Yes, what?
Sir, we have to solve it.
Which one? Case study?
No, sir. All the question paper.
It is right now. It is not required to solving. After completion of the syllabus, we are going to solve. We will solve at least 5 questions and 5 to 7 questions from the new question paper pattern. So don't worry about it because of many of the questions are from the chapters which we not taught. Okay, after the completion of the syllabus, we will solve. But you can solve whatever the questions are from the taught chapters that you can solve for your practice. No problem.